Okay, next piece is Eine, Kleine, Nachtmusik, the Little Night Music by Mozart, and this is originally written for a string quartet. If anybody knows the instrumentation of string quartet, it's when you have two violinists, first and second violin, and you have a violist, that's like the overgrown sides violin looking instrument, and you have a cellist. That's the one you play sitting down with your legs spread apart, with the big shape, and that's cello, right? And there's a joke that goes, the string quartet is made of first violin, a good violinist, second violin, a bad violin. I'm sorry, the truth is even the second violin has to be great, but that's how the joke goes. And violist, who's the ex-violinist, because most violists start as a violinist and they switch over after they grow a little bit, and cellist, who is a person who hates the violin. Anyways, because the violins usually get all the melodies. Anyway, so it's just a joke. Take it with a grain of salt. And you will recognize this tune. Of course, you're not going to play it that fast right now. And you just have the tune, and we start with 1 on middle C, and left hand is playing G, number 3 on G, and what else is left hand playing? Left hand's only playing G and B, and right hand has, just looking, we have right hand 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are only responsible for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes. Okay. And it starts with dotted half, which is 3 counts. Let's do it nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, G, C, 2, 3, G, C, G, C, E, G. So I'm skipping. These are all thirds. Goes from C to E to G. Okay, first line again. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, G, C, 2, 3, G, C, G, C, E, G, 2, 3, 4. Now second line. 4, 2, 3, D, 4, 2, 3, D, 4, 2, B, D, G, 2, 3, 4. First line kind of sounds like a question. Second line, it was delicious. Sounds like an answer, right? A lot of musical phrases work this way. And then now B section, second part, which starts on measure 9. So this is where it gets a little tricky because there are a bunch of rests. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. E, D, C, C, B, B, 2, rest. Rest. E, D, C, C, B, B, 2, rest. B, F, E, C. So that first beat, rest, the quarter rest looks like a thunderbolt with Z and a C is what throws a lot of people off. But let's try slowly again together. 1, 2, second page, C, 2, C, 2, rest. E, D, C. Now left hand, 1, 2, rest. B, F, B, D, C, C, 2, rest. E, D, C, C, B, B, 2, rest. B, F, B. Okay? And then return of the first section, but it's like A prime. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, G, C, E, C. So in the beginning of the pieces, it's very important, even though you're only playing certain notes, that you keep the fingering the same. Later on, do we always have to follow the fingering? No, you don't, because every hand is different. My hand's not very big. I have friends who have bigger hands. I have friends who have even smaller hands. So you know, as the pieces get more and more advanced, certain things, you know, depending on whether you're able to reach or not reach, you might have variations. That being said, in the beginning of learning, you're just trying to set good habits. You know, if a kid is, you know, just starting out something, you're not going to tell a little kid like, you can break all the rules, they're meant to be broken. No, right? You first learn to follow the rules, and then later on, you know, once you know the rules, you are able to bend or break or certain things. In like, there's art to it, right? Like, you don't want to be like rule breaker from day one. So the fingering is kind of like that. It's also like having the best directions to get to a place. You know, if like exiting at, I'm forgetting even the freeway exit. It's been so while since I've gone to Chaffee. You know, the direction that I'm going, it's best to take, you know, left turn as I exit from Haven, and then right turn on Wilson, and then I find the parking lot on the right. So that is a very straightforward way to get to Chaffee for me. And so it wouldn't make sense for me to turn right instead of turn left at the freeway exit and go all the way around to get to the parking lot. It'll take a lot longer. So good fingering is to get you straight to a place, and it starts from day one with a simple piece like this. Let's try again, the whole thing. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, G, C, 2, 3, Z. Now second line, F, 2, 3, D, F, 2, 3, D, B, D, G. Now third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. E, D, C, C, B, B, 2, rest. B, F, B, D, C, C, 2, rest. B, D, C, C, B, B, 2, rest. B, F, B, C, 2, 3, G, C, 2, 3, G, C, G. All right. So that those measures from 9 to, what is it, 16 is where a lot of people have rhythmic difficulties too. So you can even try clapping that, you know, first. So it'll be like 1, 2, 1, 2, and chant out loud. Some of you did that for body rhythm. Great. So it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. E, D, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you might even have like noticed that there's a pattern. So after the rest, it's always 5 quarter notes followed by a half note. So they should all feel the same, right? Because it will be rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you kind of commit that to memory and then play it, it might be a little easier to go E, D, C, C, B, B, to rest. Okay, so have fun playing this piece. This is one of our popular pieces.